Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the cars that make our hearts race and our inner gearhead come alive. Today, we're talking about something that's been whispered about in garages and revved up in dreams for years, the 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. This isn't just a car, it's a resurrection, a thunderous comeback of one of America's most legendary muscle machines. Reimagined for a world that's faster, smarter, and hungrier for that raw, unfiltered power. If you've ever felt the pull of classic American iron but crave the tech and precision of today, buckle up because we're about to take a full lap around this beast. From its jaw-dropping looks to the soul-shaking drive and everything in between. Let's roll. Picture this. You're standing in front of the 2026 Chevelle SS. And the first thing that hits you is that front end, it's pure aggression wrapped in nostalgia. The massive, blacked-out grille dominates the scene, stretching wide like it's daring the road ahead, flanked by those razor-thin LED headlights that slice through the night with surgical precision. They're adaptive to adjusting on the fly to light up corners or blast high beams without blinding oncoming traffic. Up top, the sculpted hood isn't just for show. It's got those iconic power bulges that echo the 70s originals, but now with functional vents that help cool the beast underneath while adding that perfect touch of menace. The SS badging sits proud and centered, chrome-plated and gleaming, letting everyone know this isn't your grandpa's cruiser, it's a predator ready to pounce. And the bumper? It's all lower air intakes and a subtle splitter that hugs the ground, improving aero without sacrificing that classic Chevy stance. From the front, this Chevelle doesn't whisper. It roars before you even turn the key. Swing around to the side and oh man. The profile is where the magic really unfolds. It's that timeless long hood. Short deck silhouette that's been etched into muscle car lore, but updated with sleek, flowing lines that make it look like it's already moving at 60. The doors are suicide style in the concept renders, but production keeps it practical with standard frameless glass that rolls down smooth for that open-air vibe on a sunny cruise. The fenders flare out just enough to accommodate massive, 20-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in sticky Michelin Pilot sport tires, 255s up front. 285s in the rear for that planted feel in those brakes. Brembo 6-piston calipers painted red, peeking through like they're itching for a track day. The side mirrors are aero-optimized with integrated turn signals, and running down the beltline is a subtle character line that ties into the rising windowsill, giving it this wedge shape that screams speed. Paint options? We're talking deep blues that shift in the light, fiery reds that pop under the sun, or even a heritage-inspired hugger orange that nods to the '69 originals. It's not just a car you see. It's one you feel pulling you in, promising adventure with every curve. Now, ease around to the rear, and it's like the Chevelle's saying, "Don't forget me," because this tail end is a showstopper. Quad exhaust tips, polished stainless steel and stacked in a valance that's as functional as it is fierce, pumping out that deep, guttural rumble that'll have neighborhoods turning their heads. The taillights are full-width LED strips, slim and smoked for a modern edge, but with sequential turn signals that blink like they're winking at you. The diffuser is aggressive, carbon fiber in the higher trims, channeling air to keep things stable at triple-digit speeds, and above it, a subtle spoiler lip on the trunk that's more art than afterthought enough downforce without killing the clean lines. The Chevelle badge sits low and proud with SS script in bold relief, and if you drop the price for the convertible variant, that power-folding top stows away seamlessly. Leave in just a tonneau cover that's as elegant as it is quick. From back here, it's clear this isn't a relic. It's a machine built to dominate straights and carve canyons, all while turning every exit ramp into a photo op. Alright, let's pop the door and slide inside, because if the outside is a knockout, the interior of the 2026 Chevelle SS is where Chevy really flexes their blend of old-school soul and cutting-edge smarts. You drop into Recaro performance seats that hug you like a racing harness. Bucket style with aggressive bolsters to keep you locked in during hard launches. But they're wrapped in perforated leather with Alcantara inserts for that premium grip and breathability on hot days. Contrast stitching in rally red or jet black runs through everything, and the SS embroidery on the headdress is a subtle flex that screams exclusivity without shouting. The dash? It's a driver's cockpit through and through, a sweeping dual-cowl design that borrows from the Corvette's playbook, with a 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster that reconfigures on the fly, performance metrics for track mode, navigation for road trips, or even a retro gauge layout that mimics the 70s originals for that nostalgic hit. Right above it, A massive 13.4-inch touchscreen infotainment system powered by Google, built-in seamless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, over-the-air updates, and a Bose 14-speaker setup that turns every drive into a concert. Climate controls are physical knobs for that tactile feel. Heated and ventilated seats come standard on SS trims, and ambient lighting strips pulse in sync with the engine revs if you want that immersive vibe. Rear seats? They're more for show than 6-footers, but fold flat for cargo, and the whole cabin smells like Success soft touch materials everywhere. No cheap plastics in sight. It's luxurious enough for date nights, but focused enough to make you feel like a pro racer. But let's be real. You're not here for the creature comforts. You're here for what happens when you mash that start button and feel the 6.2-liter supercharged LT4 V8 come alive under the hood. This mill, borrowed from the Corvette Z06 and Camaro ZL1 lineage, cranks out a monstrous 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque, all funneled through a slick 8-speed automatic with paddle shifters or an optional 6-speed manual for the purists who want to row their own gears. Launch control? Standard. Line lock for burnouts? You bet. 0 to 60 happens in under 3.5 seconds, quarter mile in the low 11s, and it'll push past 200 miles per hour if you dare it on a closed course. Handling-wise, it's on the Alpha platform lightweight aluminum frame tuned for agility with magnetic ride, control shocks that stiffen up for corners but soften for pothole-ridden streets. The steering is hydraulic assisted for that direct, communicative feel, and with staggered wide-body options on higher trims, it grips like glue, pulling 1.0 grams on the skid pad without breaking a sweat. Fuel economy? Expect mid-teens in the city, low 20s on the highway, not bad for a supercharged sledgehammer, and there's even a hybrid-assisted variant rumored for later. Blending electric torque fill with V8 Fury for even quicker launches without the range anxiety. On the road, it's a symphony. Idle like a purring lion, wide open throttle like Armageddon. And that supercharger whine. Chef's kiss. This Chevelle doesn't just perform, it transforms every drive into an event. Whether you're terrorizing a drag strip or floating through mountain passes. Now, let's talk brass tacks pricing, because dreams like this don't come free. But Chevy's making it temptingly attainable. The base Chevelle starts around $45,000 for the LT trim with the naturally aspirated 6.2-liter V8 pushing 455 horses, plenty for most. With all the heritage styling and tech, step up to the full SS package, and you're looking at $55,000. Adding the supercharger, upgraded brakes, and those Recaro thrones. Top out with the ZL1-inspired trim at about $75,000, and you've got carbon ceramics, adaptive aero, and every bell and whistle, including that wide-body kit for track dominance. Options like the convertible add $5,000, paint upgrades another $1,000 or $2,000, and packages for enhanced audio or driver aids can nudge it higher, but even fully loaded, it's a steal compared to European exotics or even the Corvette itself. Factor in the resale value, these things will hold like gold, thanks to limited production, runs, and that collector appeal, and it's not just a buy. It's an investment in adrenaline. Lease deals should start in the $600s a month. And with Chevy's 7-year powertrain warranty, you're covered for the long haul. If I'm being straight with you, the 2026 Chevelle S isn't for everyone, and that's what makes it special. It's perfect for the weekend warrior who wants to channel their inner Burt Reynolds on back roads, or the daily driver tired of bland crossovers craving something with personality and a soundtrack. Families might skip it for the tight rear space, and if you're all about efficiency, look elsewhere, but for pure, unadulterated fun, this is your ticket. I'd suggest pairing it with a set of all-season tires if you're in rainy climates, or splurging on the performance data recorder to log your laps and relive the glory. Alternatives? The Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack if you want more doors and value, or the Ford Mustang GT for that pony car agility, but neither captures the Chevelle's unique blend of history and hype. Test drive one. Early dealerships are already buzzing, and don't sleep on the custom color programs. Make it yours? Woo, what a ride. That was, folks, from the grill that grabs you to the exhaust note that lingers long after you've parked. The 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS proves that some legends aren't meant to fade. They're meant to evolve and roar louder than ever. If this got your engine revving, smash that like button, drop a comment on which trim you'd spec out first, and subscribe for more deep,